Okay, so first let me say I'm sorry my last video had an echo. I didn't know these headphones tend to drown out all other sound, which is why I use them because that way you can't hear the ceiling fan or the AC. And yes, I where I did a game footage didn't go. I honestly, from what I seen, because I tried using this mic before or the camera mic, didn't go through. I've been tampering with it trying to see what the hell. I guess I finally got some part of it right. I don't know, but either way, from what I know, that was shut off. So I thought this thing would have drowned it out, and it usually tells me here when the line through it, and I guess I just mixed up the microphone. Anyway, I just got home. You can see my stuff back there on the bed. That's actually some of my prep stuff. I saw this. I I just got mad. No joke, because the whole the left can never do anything wrong. The right's never right. Blah blah blah. We need democratic socialism to save us. Okay, please, for everyone on the right, dumb it down for us. Explain where they're gonna get the money from. And don't give me this crap about, oh, well, from the rich because they have more than enough money and they don't pay their fair share. Maybe they don't, but you tax them too much, they're going to leave the country. I am planning a video on this of the rich leaving the countries because the taxes are too high. And there's nothing the country can do about it. And then it's people like me, the people you're trying to defend, the minorities who aren't rich, having to foot the bill. Well, not so much in other countries, but obviously that's what's going to happen here. And honestly, it's this whole thing of, oh, she's such a badass. No, she's not. She's a dirty spick bitch. Ben Shapiro's a badass. He's the guy who goes on stage and wants to debate people on the left. Why? Because he said in his mind they should be the ones who get to ask questions because obviously people who agree with him are gonna just ask questions about the left and be like, oh well, why are they so dumb? That's not really anything important. Somebody who actually wants to engage, however, who doesn't agree will be allowed to ask that question. What does she do? Oh, he's catcalling me. Oh, oh, poor me. Oh, no. What is that crap? Seriously. And oh, free college. Value like Medicare for everyone. And abolish ICE because no countries need borders. I'll agree with you actually on the getting rid of private prisons stuff. I'll support you on that one. I'm a little bit worried though because if you look into it, the federal government is the only body, if that makes sense, that's allowed to own slaves. No, nobody else. No, obviously no company, no individual. But when you go by again, I guess body, if you will, federal government is allowed to own slaves. In other words, thanks Shawshank Redemption, they're allowed to have prisoners, have them go dig ditches for whatever, go put a railway if they really wanted. It'd be basically free labor. They are the ones who are allowed to do that. And you'd be like, well, they're paying their debts. Well, what if it's just someone who's there because some petty crime, having to do hard labor for who knows how long, gets seriously injured where they can't work at all anymore, but because they're a criminal, they can't really get on any disability or anything. I don't know how that works. And then like this, and then it was like, oh well. And before you give some shit about, well, he's not, Ben Shapiro's not even in the district she's running in. How's she gonna give free college, get rid of ICE and all that? Can't really get rid of that in just one state. I mean, I think ICE is a federal thing. She can't kick out the federal government. You say, oh, but states' rights. Okay, then where was that crap when Texas was trying to succeed from the rest of the U.S. back when Obama was president? Oh, those dumb conservative Texans, they should know they can't just break away because they feel like it. That's not how the world works. That's exactly what you're pushing for here. And I'm not saying you said that. I'm saying in general from the left. That was the argument. I'm sorry, I can barely form thoughts here. I'm just annoyed as all hell. Okay, so first you need ice. Okay, and I'll say this: back before I was born, when they would actually have immigration, you can just call them up and they would do raids. My dad would actually go work with the illegal. Would go to work and he knew the people were illegal. you would call up the immigration after the job was done. Did he get $20 per person he turned in? He got his pay, got the $20 per person he turned in. Bam, done. And again, this is coming from minority. The person you're sitting there saying you're sticking up for. And I'm not saying debate or anything like that. I don't care. Like I said, yes, I've said before, I want this channel to grow, but not from you. I'm only targeting you when you do seriously stupid stuff. Like the one I let go you claiming that you're a woman and people give you dirty looks because they see two women making out. No, you're a man. All right? And I seen videos of your girl, like was you're eating healthy and you're actually y'all show how big she is. It is like Kirby dating John Arbuckle. Not even John Arbuckle, fucking Jack Skellington. Kirby and Jack Skellington, dude. That is seriously what it is. And then the whole, oh, this vegan and tofu and blah blah blah. No, you don't get that size. Like I said, I broke that down in the other video, you two sitting together, and I wasn't wrong. I broke it down when she sucked it in to make her chest seem bigger, and she's saying she was a 32I. I broke that down, showing what that would actually be, how that you can hide that and basically lie while telling the truth, or it's a half truth, I should say. Yeah, I know I'm going personal. Someone's gonna give me some shit in the comments about this, but you know what? I don't care because you're over there in Australia trying to affect the federal laws that are gonna affect me or laws that are gonna screw me over because you feel like it. Putting her link for other people, probably fellow people in Australia, to donate to help her, to help screw me over. So like, oh, I don't have to worry about living in, have to worry about the threat of gun violence every day. Really, last I checked, you were in California, one of the places with the strictest gun laws. So why is it I can live in a completely red state, open carry a freaking a rifle, handgun, a sword if I want? No one cares. I'm not in a constant threat of gun violence. I have yet to hear a random gunshot since then, or hear about a freaking sword fight busting out anywhere. Hasn't happened. However, I realize and it should go to show how mentally retarded you are. Not you, actually. I shouldn't say. I don't mean you. I mean the left. Just how mentally retarded the left is. Because honestly, I'll explain it to you because I shouldn't. Not even retarded. Just mentally. Oh yeah, mentally damaged. I guess. Why gender dysphoria? It's in the DSM, the big encyclopedia of psychological mental disorders. That is the best way to describe the DSM. We have gender dysphoria listed in here. Let's look up gender identity disorder. Keep in mind, I'll admit, gender dysphoria replaced gender identity disorder. It's technically the same thing, they just switched the names, probably made a few tweaks to it, but I don't know. Let's look at the causes and symptoms. The cause of gender identity disorder is not known. It has been theorized that the prenatal hormonal imbalance may predispose individuals to the disorder. It is a disorder, much like ADD, something I am. It is a disorder. It is a mental. Oh, we're here, fourth edition of the DSM, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual Mental Disorders, fourth edition, DSM-4, DSM-5, Gender Dysphoria. As you can see, DSM-5 here. You have a psychological mental disorder. That explains why you think socialism is a good thing. But it's funny because, my opponent seems to be avoiding a debate. And it isn't acknowledging me. It's just the two of us. So the weekend, I stopped by his office and said hello and asked for a debate in person. I am the first congressional challenger in 14 years. The Bronx and Queens deserve to know their options. Okay. I guess I kind of agree with the very last part, the third part. But if Ben Shapiro is catcalling by asking for a debate, then isn't this stalking? Isn't this harassing? She just walked into his office. I don't know what her position was before. And I realize this is from Fox, but I still her tweet. I guess I realize, okay, fine. But what's her position? If she wasn't an official, she just started to run. Or even if she was an official, okay, then she just decided to run. So what gives her the right to just walk in his office like he owed her a meeting. He didn't know her a meeting. He didn't know her a debate. And again, you're saying like, oh well, not in the same. They're in the same district. Okay, so then if it's because of the same area, why are you here promoting her? Why do you have her donation campaign? And oh, other Justice Democrats running across the country. Why do you have that? You're not going to be affected. So it's hypocrisy to sit there and say, oh, well, it's not going to affect you, so why do you care? But I'm going to care even though it doesn't affect me. I just want it. I don't want it then. So therefore, it's the same thing. But you know what? I should have took this dude's advice. So I'm going to now. I'm going to put this in the link. Border Watch reports something suspicious. For the Australian government, you don't become a citizen that quick. And last I checked, your videos are monetized. So you're there making money in a country you're not a citizen of. In other words, people can report you anonymously. Oh, report suspicious immigration activity. Report suspicious customs or trade activity. So I would say making money in a country you're not a citizen of will classify. Also, I wonder if that would mean. I don't quite know how the Australian treats that though, because seeing as your girlfriend there is living with you and you're not a citizen, but you're still making money. I wonder how the tax systems are. Well, I don't know if that'd be a type of tax evasion. I don't know, but either way, fine. I'm gonna link it. Now people do it. Hopefully, you'll get sent back, and then you can complain about the laws we had to face that we're gonna go through, and you can be there alongside me having to pay higher taxes for somebody else's free college, somebody else's medical bills, and whatever the hell else. Because honestly, no, I shouldn't have to pay for that crap that you want while you're off in another country. You notice on my videos, I try and keep everything within my country. I try not to go to others. I'm just kind of ranting now. I've been ranting, so I'm gonna stop it there. Cause dumb it down for me and everybody else on the right, though. Dumb it down for us on the right, because you're gonna sit there and call Ben Shapiro a conservative asshole. No, she's a socialist, stupid wetback bitch. All right, and you're a stupid socialist, wetback, dumb cunt. Dick. Because I'm sure you have one. But please, you know what? I'm sorry. I only put it in a way a racist like you would understand. White-splain it to us. White-splain, white mansplain it to the rest of us conservatives. Because we obviously don't know. And that's the thing of educate yourself. Well, if you see, I go to government websites to try and figure out what is and isn't true. So if I'm not doing it right, if they're not doing it right, and if you at least believe they're human and maybe care a little bit, and don't see them as something as inhuman the way you claim others see transsexuals, then please, white mansplain it to the rest of us so that we can be enlightened and woke. And anyway, I'll see everyone next time. I'm just fucking. God, I'm so.